crazy for doing this?
So most of the night.
Make sure you guys keep watching because you're gonna want to see. I really want to eat it and I can't because I did put sugar in it. Okay, so we're just gonna go straight in with day one. But I just decided while I was standing in the queue randomly at the supermarket, I'm gonna just do day one today. Sheets are the worst. Typical, we've gone out because the weather's crap and they're getting ice cream. We can't have ice cream, can we? We can't have ice cream. Well, you can. You're having ice cream. Mummy can't because of the sugar rule. Are you crazy for doing this? Question that I've asked myself a few times before I decided to, but in all honesty, I've been wanting to do this for a while. I have a very sweet tooth, if you guys know me. I love my chocolate, I love sweet things, I love baking, but there was a few reasons why I wanted to do this. Number one was curiosity. I just wanted to see what would it be like. Number two, if you guys have been following me for a while, I have been suffering with some hormonal issues and getting cysts every month in my ovulation. So I want to see if this kind of does anything. Does it help to reduce it? Does it make the symptoms worse, better? I don't know, I'm gonna see. And the third reason is I actually want to see if it affects like my mental clarity and my workouts. I want to see what happens to it. So how are we going to be doing this experiment? So I did some research and it says that the recommended guidance for us to have sugar intake is 30 grams. But when I looked into that deeper, that said that was mainly for men. And for women, it's around 24 grams. I'm just gonna go somewhere in the middle with that and say it's around 26, 27 grams of sugar. So on top of that, what will I be cutting out? What does that sugar mean? So sugar, I mean more added sugar. So I won't be having things that are things like chocolate, cakes, crisps, anything like that where there's actually sugar added into it. Natural sugar in the form of say honey, fruit, anything that's naturally found in even like milk, I will be including that as the sugar intake, and that will be going into the 26, 27 grams of sugar that we'll have a day. I kind of have high hopes for this. Will I stick to it afterwards? We shall find out. So let's continue. Make sure you guys keep watching because you're gonna want to see what happens during the week. Oh, and if you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel and give this video a like because it really does help. Thank you so much. Okay guys, so we are at the end of day one. I actually have a little bit of a cold. Eva was sick like 2 weeks ago. Then I feel like she had a bit of a cold. Then Aaron's got it, then I've now got it. Thrilling. I feel fine now. But anyway, today I have finished the day on 26 grams of sugar. Despite obviously how I'm feeling, I do feel fine. I did just have some yogurt though with some raspberries and oats, which was really good.
Good morning guys, it is day two. As you can tell, I now sound ill. I have a head cold, I think. My throat really hurts from all the coughing. My tonsils are up, I can feel. But anyway, I've just started the day with a chamomile tea. I always end up eating Eva's crusts off of her toast with peanut butter. It is currently 8 AM. I feel like my body feels okay, it's just my head. I'm gonna see, I don't know yet. I'll let you guys know what I'm gonna do. But yeah, great start to day two. Okay, so I decided not to do a HIIT workout because of my head cold. I showered and then I decided I wanted to do psych after. So I literally just did like a 20-minute Pilates style workout. I feel much better for doing some form of movement. Did have strength, which was good. I think this was just down to the cold though. I don't think it's because of the sugar experiment. But anyway, I have a meeting, so I need to run. And then I will check in with you guys later. Because I obviously need to eat breakfast. Hey guys, so like I said, it's day two. I'm actually quite sick now. So I haven't actually been that hungry. All I've managed to eat is a protein shake. I'm gonna try and eat something in a minute. I really need to go to the pharmacy to get some like flu stuff, but typical when I start an experiment, this is what happens. Lol. But yeah, that's the update really. That's all I can give you, to be honest. I'm actually gonna have a honey and lemon. Obviously that will be towards some of the sugar intake anyway, which is fine, but I will keep you guys posted. This looks like absolute crap, but it's a lentil soup. I'm gonna have this, see if it makes me feel better. Like I said, guys, I'm just not that hungry today. Hey guys, so it's later on in the afternoon now. It's like 5 o'clock. And we're gonna do dinner for Eva in a minute. Now, even though I don't feel 100%, my body doesn't feel terrible. Didn't exercise as I wanted to, but I still decided to go for a walk because I really do believe that like fresh air and movement is the best medicine. Obviously, if you're like dying, don't go out, or if you're going to give it to other people. But at this rate, I didn't feel terrible. I took some like flu tablets, decided to get out about, get some fresh air. We went and got some baby Cheetos for her. I just had a coffee, a batonada it's called it, which is an Americano, and then Eva and Aaron got some biscuits. I did not have any of the biscuits, again, very difficult to say no to, but like I said, my appetite's just kind of gone today. Just one of those things, guys. So yeah, we are going to watch a little bit of Pooh Bear. I'm honestly just having like a chill day, which is such a rarity. Don't really do these during the week, but I just don't feel like I have the energy to work. So I'm going to do this, go do some dinner, and then I will check in with you guys and let you know what my account is on. Roger. It is now day 3 of our sugar challenge. I do feel better today. I felt terrible yesterday, that's why I didn't finish. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I probably didn't eat that much yesterday. You know what it's like when you have a cold / flu. I ended up getting a temperature last night, I had like body aches. I just wasn't really that hungry. So today is a new day, I don't stop on medication. Obviously I have a stuffy nose, even I have a stuffy nose. Today I'm just starting with the tea. It is late, it's like 10:15 now. I'm just gonna have a tea now, some water. If I get hungry later, I'm probably gonna have a protein shake, just keep it minimal. So my sugar intake for yesterday was around 16 grams. It was not that, obviously a lot, obviously, because we didn't eat that much. Today, I'm gonna try and eat what I can, keeping it under the 27 grams, which shouldn't be that difficult. I really want to exercise, but I'm not going to because I have the flu. Listen to your body, but it's just like my mental capacity. I'm like, I love exercise so much. Even if I do yoga, I'll see how I feel. But anyway, let's enjoy our tea. Eva has baby Chino, and we'll speak soon. Okay guys, I actually feel in the mood to do a little something. I just went for a quick walk with Eva. I couldn't walk that far, I was sweating out. So we're gonna do a little bit of yoga now. Okay, wait over there for mummy, you're directly in my shot. Come on. Come on. Okay, I can literally tell that I have no energy, and I'm gonna assume it is from me being sick. I think I should try and eat something now. Woohoo, I'm actually really hot. What's going on, people? So good. So this is my first meal. Hi, Eva in the back. I put chia seeds in it for extra fibre. So my throat still hurts. This literally has no sugar in my protein shake fit mix. I actually, for Black Friday, so very, very soon, I will be having free shipping wherever you are in the world on this protein. So make sure you guys sign up to my newsletter. You can check my website, it will all be on there. Trust me, I think this is actually like the best protein I've ever had. And I'm not just saying that because it's mine and I'm biased, like genuinely. It just tastes so chocolatey and you can't taste any protein. It's super versatile because I bake with it all the time. And you can make hot chocolate with it. Win, win, guys. Guys, did you know that there was 12 grams of sugar in a banana? A banana. Did you know that? I really want a banana. The stress, start feeling. That's literally all I've had today right now. Again, I don't have a huge appetite with this flu. We could do it. I mean, we haven't actually had that much sugar today. So I think we should do it. I think we should have a banana, guys. Banana time.
Do you want some? You do? Of course you do. Let's see how it tastes. It tastes like sugar. It tastes good.
Hey guys, so I actually got my nails done. Oh my god, am I okay? I'm gonna do some work if I can while sitting with Eva. Made myself a little coffee. I was gonna go to the shop and get one, but decided to make one instead, so let's go do a little bit of work, guys. So surprisingly, I don't feel that bad today. Still the cough, sore throat, like the head cold, but I feel better. Yesterday, I finished on 23 grams of sugar, which isn't too bad. So today we are on day 4 days. So I'm actually going to cook a spaghetti bolognese right now, or some sort of like spaghetti-ish dish. So I thought I would take you along on the journey with me on how I do it. It's really not that interesting, to be honest. It's just a super quick recipe, so let's get into it. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm just a very impatient cooker, especially with cooking like main meals. This is why I like just doing baking. I think because I enjoy more of the sweet stuff in life anyway. I'm just not a very good actual main cooker. I mean, comment below, are you more a cooker or a baker? Okay, let's do a quick taste test. This is actually the quickest spaghetti bolognese I'm done in life. That's good, guys. Hi guys, so we were going to do some cookies today, but Eva has woken up with a super high fever. Don't know where that's come from. I think maybe because I've had the flu. She's now got the flu. It's not tonsillitis or anything that she had before. So obviously she's my main priority. She still has a slight appetite. I've given her some medicine. Hey guys, so it's much later now. It is nearly 8 o'clock. Eva's temperature didn't drop massively, but I spoke to a really good friend who's clued up on this stuff, and she told me that even though it did drop, not a lot, but it did drop, it's okay. So I'm just gonna monitor her. Anywho, I'm now having my dinner, so I'm having my mincemeat with red kidney beans and a bunch of veggies. Aaron's gone to football tonight, so I'm sitting here having dinner like on my own, like a loser. But anyway, I'm gonna eat this. I'm actually gonna do some work before, and then I'm watching this new show on Netflix called The Watcher. Are you guys watching it? Have you watched it? Comment below. So overall, I think I'm finishing the day on like 20 grams, not that much. It's a new day, it's a new us, and we're feeling better, aren't we? Are you feeling better?
Yeah.
Yes. So today, Eva and I have decided we are going to try and make sugar-free cookies. So where the like sugar element is going to come from is actually some ripe bananas that we have. So that's going to give it that natural sweetness. And we're actually going to add a little bit of honey. So obviously, Eva, we've also got sugar-free chocolate chips as well that we bought from the shop. So we will be adding those for obviously a little bit of texture and additional flavour. But obviously once spread across with the honey, it's not going to be that much per cookie. So, that's not biscuits, that's sugar-free chocolate chip, but we're making them. Are you eating the food already? Alright, so step 1 is mash the bananas. Stir that for me.
Yeah.
Egg. Then you're gonna add the vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. 1 cup. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Mummy's just YOLOing it. Cinnamon. And then a dash of nutmeg. So proper stir it, please. Woo! Alright, let's talk about these cookies. They have ended up spreading. So something went wrong with a step. Need to figure out. This is my first time that I made this. They look and smell really, well, they don't look good. They smell good. I'm gonna leave them in the oven for a bit anyway, and then I'm actually just gonna probably cut them into like cookie shapes. I actually have my first parent meeting today, which I'm very excited about. I'm just going for a cash look, jeans, boot heels, so you guys can see. Then I'm gonna wear a trench coat because it's raining. Yeah, it's an absolute tip in here, guys. Welcome to my world. But yeah, off we go. First parents meeting. Eva's not coming, she's staying at home with Aaron. Aaron was originally going to come, and I cut myself off. So Aaron was going to originally come, but where I've had the flu and Eva's had the flu, my friend that normally would come and babysit is pregnant, so I do not want her to be around and get the flu while she's pregnant. So Aaron's going to stay here. I'm going to go to the parents meeting, and I'm actually going to take my friend with me who is Portuguese because she can also help translate. Outfit is killing me today. I never wear socks like this. I feel like a bit like a cat today. Okay guys, hello. So it is Friday now, which I think we are on, I'm literally losing the plot. I think we're on day 5. Day 6, okay, wow. So I went to parents' evening. We need to hurry up then because I've got a call in 2 minutes. Because of that, I actually didn't get in till 8 last night. I had to put Eva to bed. And then in the end I ended up ordering something to eat because I just literally could not be bothered. So I got a chicken salad. I know I'm not supposed to be eating salads because of the cold thing with the Chinese medicine, but that's what I wanted last night. So I just realised I put some vegetable. Oh well, I'm not going out today. I had a chicken salad last night and I had a side of potato wedges. It was absolutely delicious while I did some work. Yesterday with those cookies, terrible. I might try and do some little ones today, but I think I finished on, if I remember correctly when I looked at my chronometer, I think I actually was like 27 grams of sugar because of the cookies and stuff. Is that where I'm not eating sugar, I'm weirdly craving like carbs more. That could be because there are some sugar in carbs, but like I'm craving toast with peanut butter. Be careful please, Eva. Peanut butter, yeah. So I ate like 2 slices of that yesterday at really randomly, which I don't usually do. But then again, when it does get to winter, I crave comfort food. So that's what I had. I'm not training today. It is a Friday, like we said, so I'm not doing any training. I'm actually going to have it as a rest day, even though I'm feeling a lot better. I was going to do the workout that I did on Sunday because I really wanted to see the difference in my energy levels, but I really think I do need a rest day today. Like I said, I've been doing little bits here and there every day, and I just think I do need and I do enjoy. I just went to go have a coffee, which was so good. I had a coffee with oat milk. Obviously that oat milk's gonna add up with the sugar, I'm joking, but it was so good and worth it. Eva, a biscuit. So we've gone out and got a biscuit for Eva. Stop raining. We're gonna go home and do some nap time while Mummy does some more washing. I'm gonna show you a nice biscuit you got. Is it nice? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna enjoy this walk. It literally stopped raining just now, which was very lucky because Eva's got bed now, so I'm going to enjoy a good walk while I can, because even though I don't work out on the weekends, I really like to walk or do some form of movement. Welcome back to my channel. No, Holly, welcome to day 6 or 7. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's technically day 7, really. So I guess today is the last day of the sugar day. So tomorrow I can have sugar. How bloody exciting. I will be having a chocolate bar. So it's later on, it's actually like 11 o'clock at the minute. Eva is having lunch. She asked for eggs and ham, so that's what she's having. I've had a coffee this morning. I've actually been organising my wardrobe room because the weather is so bad here. But because it's raining, I'm actually just going to stay in, do it, tidy it up. I might try and make some more cookies, a different recipe though. That's about it, to be honest. It's quite boring on a Saturday when it's raining here in Lisbon. Now I'm going to do my biscuits or cookies. This recipe you can actually find on my YouTube channel, which I will link up in the video, wherever it is. They're actually a Christmas recipe, but instead of using white chocolate and cranberries, I'm just going to be using the sugar-free chocolate. So it's basically going to be a vanilla chocolate cookie, which I'm very excited to make. So obviously, because I said the video is already here, I need to do it with you. So I'm going to do it and I'll show you the final results at the end, hopefully, if I don't ruin this in some way. Okay, these are just come out of the oven, but obviously I need to test them because I love baking. Alright, so good. Right, I have to make these. Obviously, you can make them with the sugar-free chocolate that I got as well, but I would recommend probably using actual sugar chocolate chips. They taste even better. But perfect quantities. Guys, we're on day 8, so technically now the sugar challenge is over. I'm actually going to do the workout that I did last week today, and I'm going to see if anything's been impacted. I'm actually doing a workout from my app. It's a balance program. The workout I'm actually going to be doing today is a cardio and full body exercise. It's not long, it's like 12 minutes in total. It's really good to add in if you're busy or you're really low on time, you just really want something quick, short and effective. It includes the cardio as well as the toning, and then afterwards I'm actually going to do a little bit extra. So I'm probably going to go into the tight tummy program, pick a day from there and focus on my core. Again, that includes cardio and toning. Okay guys, that's the end of the workout. I had a lot of energy, which was really good. I think because where I haven't actually worked out that much this week, my body probably was ready for it, and I feel basically normal other than my cough. So I think my body was ready for a proper workout.
Did you think Daddy had eggs?
Yeah.
No, it's oats.
Do you want some of Daddy's oats?
No.
I don't want oats, no. You wanted eggs, didn't you?
Yeah.
Eggs and pepper.
Yeah.
We've got out for a little coffee, baby Cheeto, coffee from Mummy, and then we've had some little, these are so good, they're like chocolate little biscuits. Oh my god, they were so good to eat. We enjoyed it. Halloween! That is obviously the end of the experiment, so let's talk a little bit about like how I felt during this experiment and obviously a bit more about sugar itself. So overall, as you guys saw, I had the flu, which wasn't a great way to do an experiment, but I do have to admit that I do feel good not consuming chocolate all the time. Not that there's anything bad with it, I hardly eat a lot of it anyway, but I am someone that likes to bake and stuff, and I did notice that during this week I had a lot more energy towards the end once I started recovering from the flu. I had a lot of energy in the last workout that I repeated from that week. And I just feel like I had a clearer mind, which was really good. So we're going to dive a bit more into the science of what sugar is and how much we need, etc., just so we can cover a bit more of a basis around why we did this experiment, and obviously the future outcomes for it as well. So let's just dive into what actually is sugar. So sugar is actually a form of a carb that gets turned into glucose that we use for energy, and it's naturally found in our foods. Now, in terms of the type of sugars that we have, if we look at the sugar that is naturally found in food, we're looking at stuff like fructose, which is found in fruit, lactose, glucose, and even things like starch. So we actually do need these forms of sugars that we find natural in our foods, because it actually helps with our red blood cells, it helps with our central nervous system, and like I said, it helps get converted into glucose, which we need for energy. Now, the other type is sugar that we do find are things that aren't naturally man-made, that aren't found naturally in its food, and that is the type of sugar that we add on top. So things that we might find in baked goods or at the supermarket that have been processed into it. So I'm talking about things like coconut sugar, honey, maple syrup. We can even be talking about fruit concentration sugar, the drinks that you get. Those are sugars that you add into your foods that aren't the natural forms. Now, we do have to be careful in the amount of those type of sugars that we are consuming. Now, like I was saying, sugar, when it enters our body, is then used and formed into glucose that we need for energy. Now, we actually need to have a really healthy level of glucose, because that gets turned into insulin. And we need to have a healthy amount of insulin in our bodies, because if we have too much or too little, that's when things like diabetes can start playing into our health. Now, according to the American Heart Association, we actually don't need that much sugar for our bodies to function properly. If you guys remember at the beginning of this video, I was saying to you that there's different websites, there's different studies and different papers, but on average, it's saying that men need around 30 grams of sugar and women need about 24, 25 grams of sugar. But according to the American Heart Association, this is what I found in my research, is that most American adults are consuming around 77 grams and children are actually consuming 81 grams of sugar. Most of this will be coming in the form of the added sugar and not the natural sugars. So why is this a bad thing? That's because too much sugar can actually cause problems for us. What kind of problems am I talking about? So we're talking about health complications. We are going to be talking about things like diabetes, heart disease, respiratory issues, blood pressure, obesity and weight gain. Not only that, one thing that is super important, especially with children as they're growing up, is you need to be wary of things such as tooth decay. So from this, it's really actually important that we do take a look at how much sugar we are consuming. Like I said, actually eating forms of sugar that is naturally found in our food isn't bad, and we do need to be more wary of the types of added sugar that we're adding into our food on a daily basis. Doing this experiment actually has really opened my eyes to just see how much sugar I'm consuming. Like I said, me being in the health industry, I don't actually consume that much of, say, the non-processed sugar or anything like that. I do kind of mostly stick to things like lactose, starch, fructose. Those are the main things that I have. But I obviously like to eat my dark chocolate, like I said, and I do like to obviously bake and include honey into those things. But this has really actually opened my eyes to just see how much I am consuming. And I think one takeaway that I've learned from this is that I would like to continue tracking just a little bit further of how much sugar I eat on a normal day-to-day basis. I think for me, if I keep it around the 30 grams way, that's going to be okay. But the fact that on average most people can be consuming up to 77 grams is actually quite alarming, and we do need to take a look into how much we are consuming, because we do want to keep those health complications at bay. So like I said, that is the takeaway from this experiment. It was, number one, really eye-opening to see the importance of keeping your natural sugars at a certain level. And it was also really interesting to see what happened with my mental clarity as well as my energy levels for exercising. So I have really enjoyed doing this experiment. I won't lie, it was great to eat my chocolate as soon as I was able to last night. It was delicious, but normally just having 2 or 3 squares is enough for me as it is, and I do normally stick to dark chocolate. I think when I'm baking, I am probably going to be a little bit mindful of how much sugar I will be putting into obviously the baked goods at the next standpoint when I do decide to bake. But obviously that being spread across quite a lot of cookies or cakes, whatever I'm doing, it's normally pretty okay. But I really hope that this video was insightful for you guys. I hope you enjoyed coming on the journey with me, coming through my sickness, coming out the other end, and just seeing obviously how much we do consume. One challenge I would like to put for you is maybe for a couple of days, track how much sugar you are having. I think it would be interesting to see. And if you can, just try and keep it below, obviously, the amount that you are maybe consuming. I think the best step to always take in these situations is to gradually lower it back down and start making out healthier swaps. So I would love for you guys to do that and comment below how much sugar do you think you are consuming. Anyway guys, that's it from me. I'll be back next week with another video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for your support. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel because it really does help. And that's it guys. I'm gonna go eat some more chocolate. I'm joking, I'm actually gonna go have a coffee now. Bye!